maths is not fun? Well, I, Makwana Namraka, is here to show you that maths is just a fun challenge. It is as easy as y equals to mx plus c. And for those of you who didn't know, it is as easy as a straight line. So right now, it is the time for you to grab a paper, a pen, and a calculator and come learn maths with me. Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Learn Maths with me on a hashtag Maths Tuesday. In today's episode of Learn Maths with me, we are talking all things congruency. So in the previous videos we were doing all things similarity, so I just thought it would be right for me to do congruency next. So if triangles are congruent, it means that they are exactly the same, meaning that every corresponding angle and side in each triangle is equal, meaning that we can just say identical. Everything will be identical. So there are 4 conditions for triangles to be congruent. If any of the conditions are true, then the triangles are congruent. I have the conditions with me here that can be able to help us prove that 2 triangles are congruent, right? So I'll just be explaining the conditions to you guys and really hope that you can understand. So I'm just trying to make it sit properly so that you are able to read with me. Yeah, I really hope everything is clear. If you're not able to see clearly, please do comment down below and then I'll explain further. So yeah, so I'm just going to explain. So as you've seen in the past videos, to prove similarity, we use angle, and corresponding sides that are in proportion, right? So in congruency, we have 4 conditions in which I'll be explaining today. So without wasting any time, let's get straight into it. So the first condition of proving that triangles are congruent is side, side, side. When we say side, 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 it means that all corresponding sides are equal. So let's just read the explanation together. If triangles have 3 sides that are equal, the triangles are corresponding. So as you can see, this side is equal to its corresponding side of the other triangle. Same applies to the other side. So it means that if you have 2 triangles and the corresponding sides, all of them are equal, it means that those 2 triangles are congruent. So it means that after you have proved these conditions, your reason will just be triangle is congruent to triangle because of side, 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 as we did in the previous videos with similarity. So it is still the same with this one. You have to give reasons. Before I forget, the symbol for congruency is 3 lines that are just like this. Horizontal lines, 3 horizontal lines. So let's move on to the second condition of proving congruency. It's SAS. This one, don't mix it around and say ASS or SA or anything that you try to mix around with. Just write it as SAS. I'll just explain why I'm saying it's SAS. So let's move on to the explanation. If triangles have 2 sides and an included angle, this is the explanation. If triangles have 2 sides and an included angle that are equal, the triangles are congruent. So what this basically means is that the 2 corresponding sides that are equal to the other triangle sides have to be equal, and then when they say an included angle, it just means the angle formed by the 2 sides that are corresponding and equal to the other side's triangle. So just looking at this example, if they're talking about this side and it is corresponding to the other triangle side and they are equal, and same applies to this side, it means that the angle in between them also is equal. So that's why it's SAS. So it's side, angle in between, and side. I really hope that my explanation is not really confusing you, but yeah, let's just move on to the third condition. The third condition is AAS. this one you can just arrange it any way you want, SAA or ASA. So yeah, let's just read the explanation. Before we do that, the AAS stands for angle side, or you can just rearrange it and say angle side angle or side angle angle. So here I was just showing that the A stands for angle, the other A stands for angle, and the S stands for the side. So the explanation says if triangles have two angles and a single corresponding sides that are equal, the triangles are congruent. I feel like this one is straightforward. So the condition just says that the two angles have to be equal to the other triangles corresponding angle. So this angle has to be equal to its corresponding angle, and this angle has to be equal to its corresponding angle, and one side has to be included. So as you can see, all these conditions have three options. They have three things that have to be equal to prove that indeed those triangles are congruent. So last but not least condition is RHS, which is right angle, hypotenuse, and side. So the hypotenuse, remember, is the longest side of a right angled triangle, and then this hypotenuse, again, it is opposite the right angle. So this is the right angle, so the hypotenuse is opposite the right angle. So the explanation says if the hypotenuse and one other side are equal in right angled triangles, the triangles are congruent. It means that when you use this reason, it should be only in right angled triangles. I hope that is clear. If you use this condition, it should be only in right angled triangles. So let's just recap over the conditions. So the first condition is side, side, side. The second condition is SAS. The third condition is AAS or SAA or ASA. And then the last but not least, which is the fourth condition, is RHS. I really hope that you found this video helpful. In the next video, we'll just be proving congruency using the knowledge that we got today. I really hope that you hit the subscribe button, the like button, you share with your friends, because you never know who this might help, right? So yeah, until the next one, you guys, bye.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and tell me in the comment sections which topic you'd like me to cover. And remember, I do not promise to know everything, but I do promise to share and help where I can.